Hello everyone. Today we will see implementation of list in R. Then first we know that what is mean by R, a list in R. What is the mean by list? List are the R objects which contain elements of different types like number, string, vectors, and another list inside it. A list can also contain a matrix or function as its elements. List is created using the function list, right? The list is what is list? List is a collection of element which contain the different types of elements. It contain different types of elements like number, string, vectors, and another list. Also, list can contain a matrix as a function as a element in a list, and list is created using the function list. Let's see the how to create a list. We will see it practically, right? Let's see now. For that, we have to open RStudio. Here I have created one list, list underscore data, and in that I have created list using the function list. The first element my is red, second is green, third is a one vector, next is a logical value true, and next two are the two numbers, 14 numbers, right? Numeric, right? Then we know that we have to implement each and every line in RStudio. Now print the my list. We can see that the output. Here is a one. One means first element, two means second element, three means third, fourth means fourth element, fifth element, sixth element, right? Red, green, and third element is a 21, 32, 11 vector, right? After that, true. Fourth element, fifth element is a 51.23 and sixth element is a 119.1, right? Then again we have created the another list which contain the first element as a vector, second element as a matrix, and third element as a another list. That is a create a list containing a vector, matrix, and list in it. Let's we implement this code. Here is the one point is that we can give a name to each element in the list, right? We can give each element name, right? That is a here is a one vector. We can give name to this element. Here is a matrix. We can give name to this element, and third is a list. We can give name to the this element. We can give a name to each element by using the function names, right? We have to just write a function name and inside it name of that list, right? Tends to vector. We have to create a vector of names. That is a first element in a vector is the first name to the first element. Second element name, second name is a name to the second element in that list, and third name is a third name to the third element in that list, right? That is first quarter name is will be applied to the first vector, that is Jan, Feb, and March. A matrix name will be given to the matrix, and a inner list name is given to the list, right? Now we will implement this line. Then again we will print. Then we can show that how is the output. We can see that first quarter January, February, March. A matrix is name is given to the matrix, and third is a inner list. We can see that here in inner list there are two elements, green and 12.3, right? That is, there are two elements in that list. Therefore, inner list is the main name of the list. Here is again inner list because for first element, that is a green, and inner list 2 is for a second element in that list, right? Then how to access a data from list? It is very simple to how to access a data from list. We have to just print list underscore data, that is the name of list, and in square bracket position of element, right? The indexing in a list in R is start from the indexing position 1, right? That is to access the first element, we have to write 1 in a square bracket. To access the second element, we have to write 2 in a square bracket, right? Print name of the list and in square bracket position, right? We can see that is the output. First quarter, Jan, Feb, March, right? Then we will access the third element. What is third element? It is the inner list. Here are two elements, 1 and 2, green 12.3. Also we can access the element using the name given to that element. How to access that? It is access the list element using the name of the element, which is we have already given, right? How to access? Print function in bracket name of the list dollar and name which is a given to that element. That is, we have to access, suppose second element a matrix name. What is the name given to matrix? A matrix. That is, therefore, list underscore data dollar a underscore matrix, right? We will see the result. That is, matrix is printed. We can also add the new element to the element, right? How to add? Or just write the name of that list in bracket position. That is, we can add at the last. We can add the element at the last only. That is list underscore data position. That is, there are three elements. Therefore, we can add the element at the last. That is the position fourth. Fourth. And suppose the name of the element is a new element. Right. Now we can see that is there is a element at the position 4, print list underscore data and position, that is element is printed, that is a new element is added at the fourth position. We can also remove the added element. How to remove? We have to just write list underscore data, that is name of that list, position tends to null. The null keyword is used to remove the element. Now see the output. Null, that is NA, that is there is a no element. Also we can update a element. Suppose we have to update the third element. Then how to update that element? List underscore the data, that is the name of the list in bracket position tends to updated element. That is the name of the element. What is the element we have to add? We have to write this element here. We can add list here and otherwise anything. Now see, is there, this is updated? Yes, this is updated. Now we can see that here the name which is given to the third element is as it is. That is the name is which is the name given is not updated. Only element is updated. We can also merge the two lists into the one. Suppose here is a list one is a list and there is the second list two. Here we have created one variable merge dot list tends to C of, that is vector C of list 1 comma list 2, then two list will be merged. Here is a very simple. We can now print that merge list. Now we can see the output. Here the 1 2 3 are the elements from the first list, and Sunday Monday Tuesday is the element from the second list, right? This way we can merge the two lists. Here also we can convert list into the vectors. List into the vectors. How to convert list into the vector? There is only one function which is unlist to convert a list into the vector. First we have to create a one list here. We have created list 1, that is number 1 to 5. We will print that element, that is list 1 we have printed 1 2 3 4 5, right? We can see the output of list like that. Now we use apply the unlist function on that, on list 1, that is suppose we have store this unlist vector into the v1 tends to unlist of list 1. Here a simple function unlist and then print 1. Now we can see the output. We can see the difference between these outputs. This is the output for list and this is the output for vector. Okay, that's about the list in R. Thank you.